What's up, YouTube? I haven't made a video in a long time because I really haven't had anything to talk about. Pardon my voice, I'm getting over just a wicked ear, sinus, chest infection thing. The reason I'm making the video today, though, is I just got done taking my first CPA exam, and I definitely want to record my thoughts, especially if I get the scores in a month and they don't come back the way I hope they will. It was rough, let me tell you. I've been studying for 12 to 16 weeks with the GLIME curriculum. I've taken a number of community college and university classes in accounting. I work in a government accounting department. I feel like I know accounting, and I went in there and that test beat me senseless for 4 straight hours. I did have some time left when I finished, but it wasn't as much as any of the practice tests I had taken. And, you know, I felt I had done things the right way. I went through the study review. I listened to the Roger audio. I have the Wiley test bank to give me some extra questions to work through. I've been watching a lot of online videos, the Farhat series, CPA Strength, just as many resources as I could find to, you know, bulk up my brain power. And that test, that was something else. The first MCQ testlet, and I felt I had no real problems with that, but I think that's what really kicked it into high gear. I think the system saw how well I did on that one and just threw the hard version of the test at me. The second multiple choice testlet, even though I didn't necessarily feel too bad about the questions, they were mostly bonds and investments, all of them seemed to require more than one step, so that was burning some time. And then the sims started, and holy crap, they kicked my ass. I want to say I got 3 sims that were on consolidations. I hope at least one of those was a pretest that's getting kicked out of there, but they were brutal. They were not the normal consolidation sims I've been seeing on GLIME or Wiley. One of the sims that I was hoping I was going to do well on was a cash flow sim, and as I was working through it, oh man, there was a twist there. I'm not going to talk about what it was because they don't want you talking about specific aspects of questions, but that was the hardest statement of cash flows I've ever seen. There was no line that was easy. Every single line required looking up multiple documents, and in some cases also making multiple calculations. It was no joke. When I got to the last sequence of simulation testlets, or simulation questions in that last testlet, I was so relieved that one of them was a research sim. I can't even tell you. It was like the gods were giving me some time back, or at least giving me a moment to breathe. And then the other 2 sims in that testlet were research memos, which I love those, but oh, subsequent events, man. Oh, I did not expect that to be tested in such a major fashion. My mistake for not respecting the subsequent events. But let me just tell you guys, when the AI CPA releases those percentages and says that consolidations and subsequent events are going to be like X%, I don't know what it is, like 10%, 5% or whatever. Oh, not on that exam I just did. On that exam I just did, if I had only studied consolidations and subsequent events, I'd probably be on Easy Street right now thinking I passed. Instead, I'm just sitting here right now, I don't even know. I don't have a good feeling about it. I have a good feeling about that first multiple choice, but the rest, oh, I don't know. It could go either way. You know, I'd love to see like an 85% or higher, given the pre-tests I've been taking on GLIME or Wiley, but I don't think it's going to happen. I just don't know. So I'm recording this now as a warning to myself if I need to do a retest, and a warning to others. Don't shortchange yourself on anything that shows that it's only going to appear like 5%, 10%. They could just throw it at you. Peace.